Lesson: US-EU data transfer mechanisms, privacy shield alternatives. The United States and the European Union have long struggled to find a stable framework for transatlantic data transfers that satisfies both EU privacy standards and US legal requirements. The invalidation of the Privacy Shield in July 2020 by the Court of Justice of the European Union under the Schrems II decision underscored the critical need for alternative mechanisms to ensure compliance with the General Data Protection Regulation while facilitating business operations across borders. In the absence of the Privacy Shield, organizations have turned to other GDPR-compliant data transfer mechanisms, including Standard Contractual Clauses, binding corporate rules, and emerging solutions like the EU-U.S. Data Privacy Framework. By understanding these mechanisms, privacy professionals can develop practical solutions to address real-world challenges and ensure legal compliance. Standard contractual clauses have emerged as the most widely used mechanism for data transfers post-Privacy Shield. These are template agreements, approved by the European Commission, that businesses can incorporate into contracts to ensure data protection standards are upheld during transfers. The key to effectively using SCCs lies in their customization and implementation. Organizations must conduct a thorough assessment of their data flows, ensuring that SCCs are tailored to the specific context of the transfer. This involves a comprehensive data mapping exercise to identify all entities involved in the data transfer and the types of data being transferred. Additionally, businesses must assess the legal environment in the destination country, determining whether it provides an adequate level of data protection. This process, known as a transfer impact assessment, is crucial in identifying additional safeguards that may be necessary to ensure compliance. Practically, implementing SCCs requires a step-by-step approach. First, organizations must identify the correct set of clauses, as the European Commission has updated SCCs to reflect the GDPR's requirements. Second, the organization must integrate these clauses into contracts with third-party service providers. This integration should be done in collaboration with legal counsel to ensure all obligations are clearly defined and understood by both parties. Third, ongoing monitoring and periodic reviews of the data transfer agreements are essential to ensure continued compliance, especially in light of any changes in the law or business operations. For example, if a business expands its operations to new jurisdictions, a reassessment of the SCCs and a new TIA may be necessary to ensure continued compliance. Binding corporate rules present another viable mechanism for multinational companies transferring data within their corporate group. BCRs are internal rules adopted by multinational organizations to allow the transfer of personal data across borders within the same corporate group, ensuring a consistent level of protection. The implementation of BCRs involves a rigorous process of approval by the relevant data protection authorities. While the process can be resource-intensive, the benefit is a comprehensive, organization-wide framework for data transfers that can significantly streamline compliance efforts. Developing BCRs requires a detailed understanding of the organization's data processing activities and the establishment of robust privacy policies and procedures. This includes defining roles and responsibilities for data protection within the organization and establishing mechanisms for regular audits and reviews of data protection practices. Additionally, organizations must ensure that BCRs are legally binding and enforceable, both internally and externally, providing data subjects with enforceable rights. The European Data Protection Board provides guidance and templates to assist organizations in developing BCRs, making it a practical tool for those willing to invest in a long-term compliance strategy. Beyond SCCs and BCRs, the EU-U.S. Data Privacy Framework, proposed as a successor to the Privacy Shield, offers a potential future solution. While not yet fully operational, this framework aims to address the concerns raised by the CJEU in the Schrems II decision by enhancing privacy protections and providing clearer redress mechanisms for EU data subjects. Privacy professionals should stay informed about the development and implementation of this framework, as it may offer an additional tool for compliance in the future. In addition to these mechanisms, organizations can adopt a range of supplementary measures to enhance their data protection strategies. For instance, encryption and pseudonymization are technical measures that can reduce the risks associated with data transfers. By encrypting data before transfer and ensuring that encryption keys are stored separately, organizations can mitigate the risk of unauthorized access during transit. Similarly, pseudonymization, which involves replacing identifiable information with pseudonyms, can help protect data privacy while still allowing for data analysis and processing. Organizational measures, such as staff training and awareness programs, are also critical in fostering a culture of data protection. Regular training sessions can ensure that employees understand their responsibilities under GDPR and are equipped to handle data securely. Furthermore, establishing clear data governance frameworks with defined policies and procedures for data handling can help organizations maintain compliance and quickly adapt to any changes in the regulatory landscape. Real-world case studies illustrate the importance of these mechanisms and measures. For example, in the case of Facebook Ireland Ltd v. Maximilian Schrems, the CJEU highlighted the inadequacy of the privacy shield in ensuring adequate protection for EU data subjects. This decision prompted many organizations to reassess their data transfer strategies and adopt SCCs or BCRs as alternative mechanisms. Companies like Microsoft and Google have publicly committed to adopting SCCs and enhancing their data protection practices to comply with European standards, demonstrating the practical application of these tools in a corporate context. Statistics also underscore the significance of these data transfer mechanisms. According to a survey by the International Association of Privacy Professionals, over 70% of organizations reported using SCCs as their primary mechanism for EU-U.S. data transfers following the invalidation of the Privacy Shield. This highlights the widespread reliance on SCCs and the need for organizations to implement them effectively to ensure compliance. In conclusion, navigating the complex landscape of U.S.-EU data transfers requires a deep understanding of the available mechanisms and the ability to implement them effectively. Standard contractual clauses and binding corporate rules offer robust frameworks for compliance, while supplementary technical and organizational measures can further enhance data protection. By staying informed about legal developments, such as the proposed EU-U.S. data privacy framework, privacy professionals can anticipate changes and adapt their strategies accordingly. Through practical tools and frameworks, organizations can address real-world challenges and ensure compliance with GDPR, safeguarding the privacy rights of individuals while enabling the flow of data across borders.